everyone, welcome back to Petsacular, your place for honest, pet parent-approved reviews. I'm glad you're here. Today, we're diving into a kibble that's pitched specifically for the tiniest of dogs. Purina Pro Plan Toy Breed Dog Food, Chicken and Rice Formula 5-pound bag. That's our star today. So what is it? This is a dry dog food kibble formula made with real chicken as the first ingredient, geared toward adult toy breed dogs. Purina includes live probiotics in the mix and promises support for digestion, coat health, oral health, and overall vitality. The guaranteed analysis for this formula lists about 30% crude protein, minimum, 17% crude fat, minimum, fiber capped at 3%, and moisture at up to 12%. The caloric density is high, roughly 4,120 calories per kilograms, or 481 kcals per cup, to match the higher energy needs of little dogs. The formula also claims presence of glucosamine, vitamins, minerals, and omega fatty acids. Now, let me tell you how it fared in my hands and paws. When the bag arrived, the kibble pieces looked very small, appropriately sized for little jaws. That's a good start. I introduced it slowly over a 7-day transition period, mixing with existing food, and my little test dogs adapted without upset tummies or digestive issues, which is always a red flag to check. Over a few weeks, I observed how quickly they ate it, no hesitation. Texture of the stools, firm, normal, coat shine, and general energy. In feeding trials, morning and evening, energy levels stayed consistent. No crashes mid-afternoon. Coat condition remained healthy, smooth with less dandruff or dullness. I also tested if overly hearty munching would cause choking. The small kibble size seemed safe for the breeds I used, toy and small dogs. On the downside, a couple of times I noticed bits left uneaten if I overfilled the bowl. They seemed more motivated by portion control. Over extended feeding, 6 weeks, I didn't yet see any breakdowns in kibble integrity, which suggests decent structural durability. Mid-review break. If this is helping you decide on a toy breed food, do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe to Petsacular, and ring that bell so other toy breed owners can find this review too. Is this review useful to you so far? Okay, onward. Pros and cons. Pros. Kibble size is extremely suitable for tiny mouths. No chewing struggle. High calorie density per cup helps meet energy needs without huge quantity. Includes live probiotics, glucosamine, vitamins, minerals, and omega fats to support digestion, joint and coat health. Good results in my practical testing. Stable energy, good stool quality, healthy coat. Well-established brand with reputation in pet nutrition categories. Cons. It's a grain-inclusive formula. Dogs with grain sensitivities may not tolerate it. Price per pound is on the higher side, as with many specialized small breed formulas. Some owners report difficulty finding the product locally or being out of stock online. Because of its density, overfeeding is easy, so portion control is more critical. As a single protein, chicken, focus, dogs allergic or reactive to chicken may have issues. Value for money. Given the nutritional profile and how well it performed in real use, coat stayed healthy, digestion remained stable, I believe you're paying for a carefully formulated food, which is what you want with toy breeds. If the product is within your budget and available in your area, it offers fair value. The small bag size 5-pound helps reduce waste, but the per kilogram cost is higher than many mainstream non-toy formulas. So whether it's worth it depends on your dog's needs. If your dog absolutely requires toy-grade nutrition, then yes. If not, you might find more economical options. Comparisons. Comparing to other toy breed or small breed formulas, e.g. Royal Canin Toy, Hill's Small Paws, or other Purina small breed lines, the differences often come down to ingredient mix, protein source variety, and price. This Purina formula stands out for its inclusion of live probiotics and a relatively high protein-fat ratio. In contrast, some competitors may offer multiple protein options, lamb, fish, or grain-free mixes. But some grain-free lines are now under scrutiny for cardiac concerns. This formula's consistency and brand backing give it an advantage in reliability versus boutique brands. It doesn't always beat alternatives on flavor variety or cost per kilo, but it's solid in the core metrics. Build quality and longevity. Build quality in a food sense means kibble integrity, shelf stability, freshness. The kibble held up well in storage, with minimal crumble or dust, and sealed packaging preserved freshness. In the 6-week test I did, I saw no decline in quality. Longer-term data is harder to judge without months or years, but Purina's reputation suggests decent shelf life under proper storage. Customer support? I didn't personally need to contact Purina support for this product, but Purina as a brand has large infrastructure and claims strong customer satisfaction. In user forums, when small issues or recalls are raised, Purina seems responsive, so I'd judge its support to be reliable given their scale. Product alternatives. If the cost or ingredients worry you, here are a few alternatives to consider. Royal Canin toy breed formulas, often with variety of proteins. Hill's Science Diet small and toy formulas. Other Purina small breed or small and mini lines, if your dog tolerates a slightly larger size. Boutique brands with multiple protein options, fish, lamb, though check for scientific backing and potential cardiac risk in grain-free lines. Final verdict. In summary, Purina Pro Plan Toy Breed Chicken and Rice is a well-designed food that delivers on the core promises for toy breeds: small kibble, rich nutrition, probiotics, and stable performance in digestion, coat, and energy. Its main drawbacks are cost, limited protein variety, and possible issues for dogs with grain sensitivities. If your toy breed doesn't have special dietary restrictions and you're comfortable with the price, this is a strong, dependable choice. For those who need different protein sources or more economical options, the alternatives mentioned might suit better. But overall, it fulfills many of its claims, and for many pet parents, it will be a smart pick. Thanks so much for watching. The link to get the product is down in the comments below. If you already own this formula or have questions, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your experience. Goodbye till next time, and may your pet life always be a little more Petsacular.